the match here at Brookvale is John Gosher, and there's the Manly side on your screen with in the side in number 11. Manly without the likes of Graham Eadie, Alan Thompson, Les Boyd, John Dorahy and Steve Martin. They're locked forward for this match, Paul Vaughton.
Yes, well, young Vaughton is certainly a real workhorse, and it's not too often that any other player tops his work rate in defence. Manly's coach Alan Thompson has also involved Vaughton in many of Manly's set plays, and it's certainly been paying dividends.
Cronulla side going onto the field without Steve Rogers and blindside to Khan. Very, very good player on his day, and he's done very well to take play down about 7 or 8 metres onto the Manly side of the halfway mark. That's Aussie Welsh. Now Cox, Pearce, Dudman, blonde-headed lock forward. Tackler is Vaughton. Over the top in 13, Ian Thompson. Cox again. Halfway line on your cameras. Miller and Burke. Burke now up the centre, makes the break, got the pass away to Gardner. It's gone onto Mullane, inside the 22. He beat the tackle of Chisholm, and he'll score. Beating Paul Vaughton, and Russell Gardner prevents him coming any further around. Some fragile defence from Manly, but it was a good try by Cronulla. Cuts them down right around the bootlaces. Great advertisement for tackling. Ian Thompson, taken there by Dane Sorensen and Scott Dudman. Meredith, Chisholm, stepping, a little blonde-headed halfback. He's gone right through. Coming on the burst is Mooney, but Mooney can't take the pass. Oh, that was a real good chance for Man. Cronulla Sharks with the controversial phone number on the front of their jumpers. It was a controversial issue when it was allowed, as Wind Shuttle does well for Manly. Krilich. It's a good gain of about 10 metres by Krilich. Real workhorse for Manly. He's a Sea Eagle through and through. And Steve Cray plays it now to Ray Brown. Back to Krilich, back to Cray, over the halfway, looks for a runner, picks up Chisholm. Chisholm tips over the head of Burke. Oh, he's going to score, he's only going to fall on it. Yes! Solo effort. What a great, great try by the lad, Rick Chisholm. Well, listen to that crowd. They love that. Why? Just come here, you little thing. It was Kurt who chased him to the try line before. He said, you're not getting away this time. It's Gardner now. This match obviously robbed of some of its great talents as Krilich makes a bust for Manly down inside the 22. Good run by Krilich. This is the last for the Sea Eagles. Meredith, Chisholm, Gardner, wide and deep. Gardner still going up towards the 22. That'll be the end of 6 in a sling at this moment. Gavin replaced very early in the match. Ian Thompson, one-hander back to Vaughton. Tackler was Pearson. Krilich a dummy half. Ian Thompson, Chisholm, back to Walker. Walker gets it back to Meredith. Good football, good attack, good defence from Gardner. There's a punch up in back play. They've come from all over the field in the back play now. Ooh. Tempo's really fraying out there.
There's a bit of brotherly love there too.
This is the incident that apparently started it all. Greg Pearce, was it, that caught one in the chin from Ian Thompson. He ran into an elbow, it appeared. Dr. Maloof looking at Greg Pearce. He's split his mouth badly. Tommy Bishop with Dr. Peter Maloof. I think Tommy said, how often do we see Kurt's moves break down at that last vital moment?
Yes, he shows the last pass badly, doesn't he? He's not able to turn and really finish them off by, geez, the destructive runner.
So Manly setting up the attack with Steve Cray. Big man. Straight ahead, as I've told you. Dane Sorensen and Greg Pearce making the tackle. Rick Chisholm working the play. Vaughton going up the centre. And a swarm of Sharks, or a pack of Sharks, bring him down 10 metres out from the line. Ray Brown crabwise back to Walker, and Walker's tackled by Pearson 7 metres away from the Cronulla line. It's gone across to Chisholm. He dummies to Meredith, steps on the
what a brilliant try.
Look at the kids delivering again. Look at Rick Chisholm. He is absolutely elated. The crowd have gone berserk. 10 metres away from the 22 was Steve Cray. Plays it back to Krilich, given up to Ray Brown, calling on Bruce Walker, dummies to him, gives it to Gardner, and Gardner beautifully tackled by Greg Pearce. Krilich through Chisholm, or with him, steps, gets the pass back, Meredith, his partner in crime. Back to Krilich. And Krilich, well, like a man possessed, has got rid of the ball through Vorton to Ian Thompson, and Ian Thompson is held just outside the 22-way line. Manly 16, Cronulla 11 now. Out to Chisholm, a drop goal, it's high, it's long, it's a goal. Oh, goodness gracious me, what more can the boy do? He is a fair dinkum genius, this kid. I was going to point out, had Cronulla, bit of indiscreet play and to play the ball. Chisholm getting the pass away to Ray Brown, back to Paul Vorton, back to Ian Thompson, and he's felled there by Scott Dudman. But Manly are on the attack. They're 15 metres out. Chisholm, Meredith, Walker's coming up fast. That's Walker on the inside, calls on Krilich. He dummies away to Windshuttle, runs into trouble, gets his pass away from Booth, out to Jimmy C, and he's into touch. He took the corner flag. And Cronulla sending a replacement out. That's Steve Hansard going on for Cronulla. Here's the replay. I don't think there's any doubt in the wide world this touch judge was right.
Clever play by Max Krilich, wasn't it? The way he dummied and stepped, held up in the tackle, but got his pass away. And
quick pass by Simon Booth.
Quick thinking there by Gardner.
Oh, by G, I don't know.
Gee.
Heavens above, I don't know.
No, I think he had the ball down first.
I think he has. I would like to see that head on, and undoubtedly we'll get that opportunity. Exclusively to 10, but unfortunately you people will be seeing it, and I can't. Entitled to. It's been a great match, my opinion anyway. Chisholm still hungry to do a touch of the light. Fantastic. Rick Burke. That's Tony Graham. Splitting them. Oh, straight up the centre. Still going in number 18. Came on as a replacement early in the match for Gavin Miller. Great run. Greg Mullane. Cronulla, they will not lie down. Just outside the 22 now. They play up to Pearce. Across to Hansard. A short ball to Kurt Sorensen. Still on the 22 way. Manly's end. Hansard, Cox, Dane Sorensen. Up and at him. Through the tackle. Here comes Rick Burke on the inside, but he can't get the pass away.
No, he could have in the first instance, though.
So the big man from Cronulla plays it back to Burke. It's out with Cox. Now Mullane. Mullane stepping off his right foot, getting it back to Cox. A quick ball away to Hansard, then away to Burke. Then on goes on to Mullane. To Gardner, I beg your pardon. Out to Paul Kahn. Kahn turns it back.
Oh,
and
well
taken in beautifully by Burke. Last tackle for Cronulla Sutherland. 9 metres out from the line. It's gone to Hansard. He puts the bomb up in the air. And that is going down across towards... Oh, coming through Greg Pearce. He's held up. He was in there to score, but they held him up. And he plays it. It's out with Cox. Cox out to Kurt Sorensen. Steps and plunges across to score. But I thought Keith I called 6 tackles back there.
Yes,
Playing the ball now midway between the 22 and the halfway. Dane Sorensen. 9 metres his side of halfway. 17-14 seconds just ticking away. Greg Mullane, a short ball to Ozzie Welsh. Down the touchline and picked up by Rick Chisholm. Chisholm making the tackle. What were you saying there?
I was telling him to put it up in the air.
There's the siren, it's all over. Oh, what a game of rugby league. It had everything. Controversy, brilliant tries. The crowd giving a hostile reception to referee John Gosher. But the hero of the day is down in there somewhere, Rick Chisholm, and he'll be our man of the match. And we'll talk to him in just a moment. Rick Chisholm, congratulations. That's a lovely prize for you.
Thanks very much, Roy.
Did you ever dream that you'd one day come off Brookvale Oval, having played 80 minutes of first-grade football, scoring all the points?
No, I never dreamed of it. Never, you know, playing junior football's a lot different, but I never dreamed of doing that in first grade.
Were you aware out there of what you were doing for this crowd down here? They went berserk. Have a listen to my voice.
No, mate, I was just aware of that there was 13 blokes on the paddock, and it took every one of us to win, you know, and even though the points were there, it still took 13 of us to get the 2 points home.
What about the drop goal, though? You're 21 years of age and 5 points in front, and you thought, well, maybe 6 would be better for us, and you just sort of put it over there with a minimum of fuss.
Yeah, well, I think 5 points isn't as good as 6, you know. 6 points is a better lead, especially with 10 minutes to go. And came from the captain, you know, to put one over again, so that's the way it went.
Well, Rick Chisholm, you've absolutely flattened them today. Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
And you've won this magnificent prize from Electronic Sales and Rentals and National.
Thanks very much.
You enjoy it. You deserve it.
Thanks a lot.
That's Rick Chisholm, 21-year-old boy from Manly who today scored 17 out of 17 and kept the Sea Eagles flying high at the top of the premiership table over Cronulla Sutherland today.